Hello and welcome to this edition of Game Time with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn for the PlayStation 3. Joining us as always is Chrono Ocelot, our currently level 48 White Mage, and we're right outside of Mordona. Or actually we're right inside Mordona actually. So we left you off last time talking to this guy Glorimont over there. We chopped it up with him for a little bit, and then he had an idea where we should go listen in to like these drainage pipes and see what was going on with the Castrum Sentry in their command post, just to make sure that Minifilian and our friends from the Scions were still in there. So we went ahead and did that, and then of course following through with Sid's plan. He wants to make a communication jammer or whatnot. Anyway, so that's what we left off with, so we're going to continue on with the storyline. Okay, what we have here, acting the part. So it looks like we're going to learn a new emote. It's going to be the Imperial salute, along with some stuff. Jade Crook. Yeah, I think I already have that one, so yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to have much to offer me. Can't even use that until 45 for that, so yeah, I'll take the money, of course. Alright, clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan is to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds, but disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. I'm pretty sure I already know what it is. It's just a stomp. They stomp with their right foot or left foot, one of the two, and then they throw their hand on their chest, and then they just stand really still until whoever walks by or whatever. So yeah, just a little stomp and chest pound, and you hold the chest pound. At least that's what I think. We'll find out shortly. So I'll zoom out just a bit before we go there. This always helps me out so much. There we go. Having some stone skin always helps me out when trying to run about here, because a lot of times these things just want to keep looking at me. And pow, like that, see? And I would have been sucked in before, but luckily I was not. Okay, so just continue to keep running through. So we're going to run right through this fate right there. And unless anybody else is partaking in it and needs help, which does not look to be the case, we're going to go straight to our little destination and hold. Oh man, I have myself on auto run, so he just starts going. We're definitely gonna pull ourselves away. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we are going to have a little fight over here. So, in order to fight to hold this ground, this time actually I'm going to have Epoch come help us out a little bit. Get himself some experience as well. I really thought he was going to attack the guy that. go a lot smoother. A lot smoother when you got. Just gotta help you out. Check out this destination here. Just a wait and go to a cutscene. Okay, it goes across the head. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Okay, let's practice it. Yep, that looks like it. Nice. Okay. So we've got that all handled up now. Now he's gonna cause us some trouble, so Epoch, go do your thing. I never really used that. Oh, because I can't even use it no more. Well, that's a good time to go ahead and go select and delete that from the hotbar. That'd be nice. Okay, that's for you. Nice having Epoch be able to take care of stuff for me like that. So lovely. Alright. Perfect. So we'll just go ahead and leave these budding marbles to do what they gotta do. Perfect. That's the plan anyway. Leave them alone. So just make our little gallops. The first time I remember coming through Mordona, this place was just so confusing. It was like bright, really didn't have any sort of consistency to me. So you help me with the heavy part of stuff, sticky tongue. Don't like that. So can I assume to myself? There we go. I was about to say I should be able to at least assume to myself. I'm just gonna run right through him. But yeah, it just didn't have any consistency to me. And it was very difficult, bright, crystals everywhere. Really didn't know what to do, but the more that I kept going back and forth in it, it started to make sense after that. Alright, player. So I have what you needed from me. So, did you manage to land the Imperial salute? I did. No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. You have learned the emote Imperial salute. Okay, perfect. So I should probably add that to my hotbar. Take the money from you. Hotbar, which ones do I really not use? Honestly, I don't use not that often. Believe it or not. Imperial salute and pearls. Where are the pearls at? There we go. Set to the hotbar. Triangle it out. Gotta make sure we got this. Oh. Okay. Next up, Sark Malak. Okay, very good there. Alright, so now we get to get the Imperial armor that we've been waiting for. You are called Chrono Ocelot, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Golemont. You should have, he's right next to you, mate. As a fellow adventurer and son of a Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need by way of traditional means from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Now's the time we get to go crack some skulls and whatnot. Okay. Crack some skulls. There's, what's his nuts? Just so profoundly used. Was Golemont or whatever. Garmiant. Okay, where are you going to send us to? Sheesh. Yeah, so I definitely will be familiar with this area by the end of this. I'll just keep traveling back and forth. Honestly, if I was a Imperial scout or patrolman or whatever, I kept running into me, heading back and forth doing all these quests, I would think something was up. But luckily for me, yes, they are just the NPCs. But this is another reason why adventuring in real life would not be an easy task. It's not even that easy on the video game. Okay, so let's go ahead and call forth the Epoch and let's beat him up. Sorry guys, you guys aren't going to be able to fight us today. We've got other things on our minds. Okay, what is that? I don't think I've used that. Divine Seal. I never really used that. Beat this guy up. So, next up. Where's Rocky? Fuck. Fuck really doesn't do much attacking that way, does he? Okay, so we just beat them out the clothes. Okay, so we got the uniforms, now we just need the helms. Which means it's these guys here. fantastic. We took them out too. Alright, next up. Draw you from battle again, Epoch. And call forth another mount for us. Oh, you shouldn't have heard anything. These guys aggro sound. So they still shouldn't have heard anything. These guys aggro to sight. La 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 la. Alright, very comfortable ride back. And then just as I got here, I started thinking I could have just teleported. Yeah, I really could have. Okay, were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? That I was. Here goes 3 suits and 3 helmets. Damaged, as I suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, I have some skilled artisans among my acquaintances. Please take the uniforms to the Weavers Guild in Old what? And the helms to the Armorers Guild in Lipsa. I'll send word so that both places know to expect you. Rest assured, your mission will be kept in the utmost confidence. I'm a Weaver, why can't I just fix it? Gotta travel some more, so I guess it is a good thing we did wait, right? Or we didn't spend $100 on teleportations and stuff there. Okay, 235 from this area. Old is that's gonna be way more expensive. Okay, so let's go 360 because Old doesn't have a favorite destination for me. Horizon 308. Yeah, we'll just go 360. Head straight on over to Old Go to the Weavers Guild. Actually, I kind of wish I could. I was supposed to turn in a shirt, a high quality shirt that I apparently made, but I forgot. I actually sold it. I didn't really give it to the guy. Like it was sitting in my inventory for so long, and I ain't played the game in a bit, so I forgot what I was supposed to do with it. And just so happened I was trying to clear up my inventory and sold it. So now I just have to make another one. But the thing is, it's a linen shirt. Getting the linen supplies and whatnot is kind of pricey. So yeah, just a lot of nonsense to do. And I should have just used the teleporter. Use the Aetherite to get to the Weavers Guild. So you can always tell when I start getting tired because I just start lacking on a lot of little things. Weavers Guild. Like for instance, I still have not taken it off a first person view. Another thing, my leg goes up in my chair. Nice on the little armrest area, so I'm just kind of in about to fall asleep mode. But not quite. I still got a few things to do before I can actually call it a night. Alright, so take that off there. Perfect, so into the Weavers Guild. And there we go, apparently that's your acquaintance there. Oh, you must be Adventurer Chrono Ocelot. Welcome, welcome. My lord Sakmalark sent word that you would be alone. So, what garments are these that require attention? Said I could have did these. Oh my, well I am certain you have your reasons, and I shan't question them, nor do you need to fear that I will spread gossip. Lord Sark is one of our very best clients, though these days I'm told he spends more time roaming the land as an adventurer. Far be it from me to question my lord's tastes, but I struggle to understand why a man of his fabulous wealth would forsake the comforts of his estate for a life of danger and hardship. And the repairs are done. I was instructed to prioritize swiftness, and so I did. While I can't vouch for the protective capacity of the garments, they certainly look the part, even if I do say so myself. Payment? Never you mind that. Sending my regards to my lord Sark Malark will be payment enough. Okay, cheers mate, thank you. Yeah, I'll make it back up to Resident Roads when I have the gear that I need. Okay, so that handles it for that. Next up, favorite destination, we go to Airport for 243. Oh, yeah, it's $200 cheaper than 200 gil cheaper than going straight to Limsa. So of course a slight rounded off approach to the quest, but it is able to save us some gil, and that's what I'm all about. Not really sure what I need the gil for, but it's the thought of the matter, I suppose. Alright, and now that we're here, let's have us a sprint right on over to the ferry. Yeah, running straight over to the ferry docks and whatnot. And as soon as this guy pops up here, there we go, ferry skipper. Purchase passage to Limsa Limensa. Alright, this ferry is for Limsa Limensa. You coming or what? 40 gil. Yes, ma'am. Or sir, whatever you are. I'm not sure. I think you're a sir. You're probably a sir. Okay, and here we are in Limsa. Now let's make sure I know where I'm going. There we go. And hit the Aetherite Shard, which is taking us to the Armorer's Guild, which is going to be Aft Castle. There we go. Okay. Got the area, have us a sprint on over there. Alright, here we go. Cross love expecting you. Sark Malark gives me to understand you have come on his behalf with unusual helms. These are them. Yes, very unusual indeed, though no more outlandish in order than I have come to expect from the merchant prince turned adventurer. Your awkward staring tells me I said something improper. Oh, Sark did not mention his background to you? So that was likely his intent, but I suppose there's no help for it now but to tell you the whole story. Sark Malark is the son of a successful Oldayan merchant. Though still tender in the years, he has an eye for profit and has made millions in his own right. Having achieved this, he turned his attention towards his true passion, adventuring, and left the management of his fortune to trusted aides. The helms are ready. With a little more time, I could have achieved a far higher quality finish, but I was given to understand that you were in some haste. These should serve your needs well enough. Lest you wonder about payment, Sock Malark has already settled the bill. Do pass along my regards when next you see him. Perfect. It's the least he can do for me paying teleport. Matter of fact, you should be able to pay my fares too. That'd be lovely, but I guess it's not his battle. And actually, while I'm here, since I did do that other quest a couple episodes back ago, let's go ahead and get this. See what that dream hat comes to. That's what goodies at. There we go. Got 30 of them there. Next I'll need 12. Perfect. Sounds good enough. Okay, and where are we heading to next? Present repaired equipment to Sark Malark back in Mordona. 444 gil. Ew. Crap, man, my money's going away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's just disappearing. There we go. Much longer than expected. But so whatever, we're here. We're gonna sock my lock. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? That I did. Yes, these will serve beautifully. Both Aetherwine and Hanazaza, whatever, never failed to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even Legatus. Let's hope so. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Gallians might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Gallian invasion force in Egosia. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Okay. So I get these Imperial gears. That's my rewards. Okay, good enough. And now, Garlemont. What you got to say? Fool me twice. Garlemont's finally devised a plan to appropriate suitable Magitech armor. Perfect. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments. and hardly any of them come anywhere near Reverend's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of false intelligence, told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth. Now I come to think of it, any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up until now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to an enemy presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near Reverend's Toll as you can. Like as not though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal here, fresh from Imperial Scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Gotcha, gotta do the Imperial salute. Okay, alright, so this is going to be actually interesting. We're a little bit tight on the time, but depending on where exactly this stuff is at, it's all the way over there, crap. Let's go for it. Let's go ahead and knock it out. Okay, so we're going to make us a quick jog over there. Get a quick jog to the area. See if we can get this Reaper all situated and under our control. See if we can do that in another 10 minutes. Hopefully less. Okay, these guys are still going to be detecting the sound. These ones back here aren't the problem, it's the ones up front that I need to worry about. Okay, so we're just gonna walk right by you. Oh crap, I accidentally ran. Accidentally ran. Beat up this guy real fast. I can see that red dot that I was looking away. Okay, so next up we need to equip up this and the helmet piece. Walk out here in some draws real quick and see if that works out for us. There we go. I'm gonna start off with this first. Throw on some of that protect. Hopefully it's not going to pull us into the scene. From another patrol, are you? When next time you see your commanding officer, tell him that he leads a sloppy unit. If any of my lot forgot to salute superior officer, they'd be on their horse faster than you can say latrine duty. Okay. So make sure to salute. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Okay, easy enough. Okay, right about this area here is where they'll be going. Should be another toad to the right of us. Okay, good, but he doesn't look to be like he'll be bothering us. So I'm guessing it's up there, yeah. Ah, see, that's why we needed the whatchamacallits, these things to interfere. It's about low, it'll be. Alright, let me go ahead and make sure my stuff is equipped. I can't be going in with level 1 gear at that point. Get myself beat up like that. I think that's what I had on. I have these on too. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's finish this off. So apparently it is going to push our video a little bit over, so apologies, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Here, I should have pushed this into a two-parter. I hope you don't mind my joining, seeing as we're a seasoned advanced weaponry. I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place. Where's the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. It's a nice little helmet he's got there. Crap. Look at these guys here. Crap, these guys slowed me up pretty good. Crap. It's kind of difficult, right? Stone skin you. She able to regen too. A couple cures your direction. Take off that first. There we go. Stone skin Sid. Stone skin me. I never set to go. That is not our business. That was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be up front. Them slowing me up and everything, and that big attack that Chuck hit me with. Trying to look at Sid's health over there. Looks like he's doing good. Nice. Did it. Oh, hey, good job. Thank goodness Sid's a tank, man. He was able to take all those hits for a while. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a Start that over. Not wishing to look a gifted chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? So hey guys, I'm tired. Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'll say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting until it's fixed. One wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, car chocobo. I heard that. A hole has been set aside for our use in Reverence Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Chrono. Done deal. Guess they stopped it from smoking. Still got a limp though, that's funny. Machinery walking with a limp. That's pretty hilarious. Alright, so apparently, yeah, it's kind of busy up here. Nice to know. Alright, well anyway guys, on behalf of Chrono Ocelot and everybody back at Reverence Toll, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this edition of Game Time with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn for the PlayStation 3. I'd like to apologize for letting it run a little bit late, but it's alright, it was a good little storyline with it. So yeah, with that being said, this is bye-bye, farewell, and we will see you guys next time.